Baby girl, what you gon' do for this clout? You gon' bust it open, put this ooh in your mouth. Drip drop, she gon' suck on the tip top. Lip lock, chosen smile, I need. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Tiana, and today I want to do a get ready with me. And it's not going to be like a normal get ready with me. I asked Instagram and Twitter some topic questions, and we're just kind of going to answer that. I didn't get that many, so I also wanted to introduce you guys into like who I am, because I haven't done that yet on my channel. So I thought, okay, that would be fun, like get to know me, get ready with me, and then I'll answer like I'll talk about those topics that I got on Instagram and Twitter later on in the video. So I'm not really going to be speaking on the products I'm using today. It's not really a tutorial, it's more like a sit down type thing. And also I'm going to be doing my makeup. I don't even know how I'm going to be doing my makeup yet, but we're just going to get started. I feel like I should have looked up some questions on like getting to know me. Let me look up some get to know me questions. Well, I'll start with the basics. My name is Tiana, and I am 19 years old. Wow. Yeah, so I'm 19. This pencil is dead. I'm a 19-year-old makeup artist, and I reside in Florida, more specifically Broward County, but that's all that information you're getting out of that. I guess we could start on why I started YouTube. And so like, okay, I'm just a fair warning, this video is really going to be all over the place, because that's just how my brain is. My brain is all over the place, so this video is going to be exactly that. Since I'm trying to be more authentic in this video, you guys are going to get the real me. Okay, so I've been wanting to start a YouTube channel for years, like literally years. I've always loved makeup, and I loved YouTube. It was just something that I found entertaining. I would just watch YouTube videos hours upon hours. I feel like everybody had their addiction with YouTube, but for me, I just always loved YouTube, and I always wanted to be a YouTuber. Like from when I was younger, I would record videos and edit them, and I would just want to be a YouTuber, but I never post. I'm lying. There was one time, like maybe 9th grade year, I made a YouTube video and I posted it, but I took it down like shortly after. But other than that, I was just always loved the beauty, like the beauty aspect of it, the filming aspect of it. I just loved YouTube. I was just talking to my sister actually about how life comes like full circle, because I, like, from that little rant, I honestly always loved YouTube. Like, I always wanted to film. I just didn't have the courage, I would say, or not even the courage. My sister explains it to me as it wasn't my time, example. So it just wasn't really my time for me to be uploading on YouTube. It wasn't my time. I didn't feel as confident as I am now. Just like that, like life really came full circle for me, because like what I do now and what I'm doing now with YouTube and just my career path and choices is just everything I used to dream of doing when I was younger. Like, I feel like I'm the woman that I've always wanted to be. The woman who I was seeing those YouTube videos, like just watching other YouTubers do what they did. I am now that. And I love that for me, I guess. But life really came full circle for me. Like, I always wanted to be a YouTuber, and I guess now is just that time. I guess there's really nothing more to it than that. And same goes for makeup. I've always been big into makeup. When I was younger, I would film makeup videos, tutorials as well, or just on my phone or whatever. I did have a camera too. I had a recorder. I got a recorder, but I never posted videos. I don't know. I just didn't. It wasn't my time. Now is my time. So same with makeup. I always loved makeup. It's always been one of my passions in life, and I fell off on makeup. Like I used to, makeup is one of my passions, and I love to do makeup. I love to feel pretty and look pretty and have other people feel the same. I'm gonna do a quick little plug. If you live in Florida, in the Broward County, like Dade area, I am a makeup artist, and you can find me on Instagram and Facebook at Touched by Tacora. Yeah, I do makeup. I'm a makeup artist. But that's just another one of those things that I guess I just had to wait for me to be in that life. I don't know if that makes sense, but what I mean is like, we gotta be quiet during this part. Hold on. What I mean is like, it was always in me, but I wasn't ready to fully accept that. I guess I would say I always did makeup. I always loved it, and it was always like a passion of mine. But I did stop. I stopped for a while, and I just got back into it like when COVID started. I got back into it really, and since then it's just been up. Like I put in the work for it. I just love doing makeup. I do my makeup as often as I can. It's just when I'm feeling sad, I'll do my makeup. When I'm feeling happy, I'll do my makeup. When I'm bored, I'll do my makeup. It's just one of those things that I began to love again, and it definitely like turned into a real passion of mine, because I love feeling pretty, and I love making other people feel the way I do when I get my makeup done. Listen, I do have on a moisturizer, so that's one, but I'm going to be sweating because these studio lights are so bright, and then my fan is on, but it's not even in front of me. So that's what I got going on right now. Just a fair warning if I do start sweating too much. What was I saying? Hold on. Let me get my brushes. I feel like I just wanted to start off with those two topics because those, obviously, it's like the most important. Like if you're watching this now, you're watching on YouTube, so I thought I would share my YouTube journey, even though it wasn't really nothing too extravagant. I just thought I would start off. I feel like it would be appropriate to talk about those two passions because that's kind of really what this is, a beauty channel. I guess I wanted to just speak about how I got into makeup and YouTube, I guess. Talk about some other passions of mine. If you don't know, I'm going to tell you now, I'm extremely pro-black. And what that means for me is that I see my blackness as I see my race before I see any other aspect in life. I'll put my blackness before anything, and I encourage other black folk to do the same. Speaking about black lives and just the injustice in America and the injustice that black people around the world often face is one of my passions. I feel like I am extremely well educated on it, so when I speak on it, it's not me just speaking out of terms. Most of the time I know exactly what I'm talking about. It's just It's just one of my subjects. I'm extremely pro-black, and I'm proud to be pro-black. I love my skin color, and I love my not nationality. I love my blackness. I love everything about being black. It's just a passion of mine. Let me tell y'all, speaking of that, I made a TikTok. I made a TikTok. And I guess old boy didn't really like my TikTok, but I don't care. Sorry. I don't care. And he was trying to call me racist and all of this. I'm like, sir, I'm just gonna let you know you found the right one to argue with about this, because this is when I say I'm pro-black, I just don't mean like, yeah, I'm black, I love, no. I mean, I'm really involved and very educated on the subject. I'm not speaking out of terms, because when I talk about something, I know exactly what I'm talking about, especially when it comes to that topic. Like, this is not the conversation that you want to have with me. And it's not the conversation he wanted to have with me. And it wasn't. He wasn't ready for that either. Yeah, so there was that. And because of that, my TikTok account has literally been so dead. Like, I know I'm shadow banned on TikTok just because of that. It was like, he wanted to come for me. Like, I didn't even curse. I didn't do none of that. And now my TikTok account is dead. It's crazy. I don't get the views on there anymore. But I guess moral of the story is my blackness comes before anything. And I'm extremely passionate on that. I want all my fellow black people watching this to know that you are the queens and kings of this nation. Everything that this nation has was built on the backs of enslaved people, our enslaved ancestors. And I want you to know that you are loyalty, and this nation cannot let you feel anything less than. Because we know true history. We know true history. We know what was going on. I expect you to know too. Not even I expect you to know, but I would just hope that you would want to learn as well. But you know, you can't really force that on everybody. They're just gonna have to learn for themselves. Okay, so I guess those are my 3 passions, honestly. I talk about those things the most. So I'm gonna find some more like get to know me questions, I guess. So I've been doing makeup for, I would say, about a good year. And I can't wait to see how the next few years will go for me, how better I'm gonna get, I just can't wait to see my progress in the next couple of years. These are some federal questions I just looked up. Talk about so much your middle name. Why do you want to know all of that? Like, why do you want to know all of that? I just feel like that's ridiculous. These questions are so lame. Alright. Let's see. I'm going to go on Instagram and see what I got. The importance of self-care. We're going to talk about the importance of self-care. You know, talking and doing your makeup is a lot because, like, I only got through my eyebrows. The importance of self-care. Self-care is extremely important, and mental health is extremely important. And what I would say is that you come first in every situation. So you have to make sure that you're prioritizing yourself in every aspect of your life, because at the end of the day, you have to go to sleep with your thoughts and not anyone else. And personally, this is a good topic. Hold on. You're the only one who can really determine your own happiness, and you and how you want to deal with that. So I feel like the self-care is extremely important, because everybody's going to go home and have to deal with whatever they want to deal with their own ways, and everybody has something going on in their lives that maybe they're not talking about, or maybe they're just not really wanting to get open about. And that's okay, because not every battle has to be fought with an army. Sometimes you just feel like you have to go through things alone. And not that's I feel like that's really never the case. I feel like there's always going to be someone you can talk to, regardless of how you feel. There's always going to be somebody ready to listen. But people do feel that way. So there's always going to be some little things that you can do for yourself if you don't feel heard by others. Which so, and self-care honestly is what makes you happy. And because I mentioned it in the beginning of the video, when I'm sad, my self-care is to do makeup. That's actually why I started getting so good at makeup. I was just extremely sad and depressed, and when I felt like that, I'm I just want to feel pretty. I don't want to feel ugly. Not that I knew I'm this is not an insecure talk at all, but it's I didn't want to feel how I was feeling. So I just started doing makeup. I got my stuff out, and I just started doing makeup. So I feel like self-care is really what you make it to be. I would just prioritize it as doing things that you like to do. Some people like to read, so take some time out of your day to challenge yourself to read a full book or something. My sister, I know that her self-care days include meditation baths. She likes to meditate in a bath, I guess, and that helps for her. You just gotta do things that bring you joy, I should say. I guess that's really is what self-care is, just doing things that bring you joy and happiness. Because hold on, I'm trying to get my thoughts together. It's extremely important, because you just have to learn that in life you are the only person in charge of your happiness. So taking time out to do things that bring you joy is extremely important, because there is going to be a lot of things that bring you down. There's going to be life is not going to go the way you want it to. Life is not going to go the way you expected it to go, and that's just something that comes with being a human and living on this earth. It's unfortunate, but that is our life. That is how we live. And I just feel like you already have to live your life. You already have to live this life. Try and make it not so miserable when you can. You got to try and bring back the joy into life. And I feel like that is essentially what self-care is. So other ways I do self-care is okay, I'm just a real beauty girl all the way around. I love to look pretty. I like to feel pretty. Anything that's just gonna make my looks go up on the scale is what I find interesting. Meaning, I like to get my nails done. I like to get my toes done. I invest in myself 1,000%. I like jewelry, so I buy jewelry. I love clothes. I like to look nice, so I buy clothes. Just everybody, it's just like the things that you like that like make you happy. These are my things. Like when I'm sad, I want to go retail shopping. I want to buy clothes. I want to buy stuff. You know? But I definitely feel like not this dying. What the heck? My light literally died. Like, okay, so I'm back. Let me look up someone else. Okay, so someone said talk about going to class. That's just funny. Guys, go to class. I'm playing, but where are my brushes? Like, I just feel like I cannot find them. Okay. Okay, she talked about going to class, but I'm gonna make it more broader or more specific on schooling in general. If you're going to school, all I would say is make sure that's really something that you're ready for. Make sure it's something that you want in life. Because school is really stressful. I'm not gonna lie. Schooling is extremely stressful, and if you don't have that already in you, instilled in you, like that discipline in you to continue schooling, it's not gonna automatically come up. If you weren't really the school type in high school, you might. I'm just gonna say you're not gonna be like the school type in college. Some people force that on them, and if you're gonna have to do that, then definitely do that. But it's not gonna get better. I'm not even gonna sugarcoat anything like about school. School is stressful and it's really hard. You have to have the willpower to be in school, especially in today's economy. Like being in school now is just hard. Living now is just hard in general. It's just, this is not a good economy for people to be growing up in. I know personally for me, it's not. Y'all just don't even know. I would just say that if you're in school, not both the lights died. What? Okay. That's crazy. I need to charge them. If you're in school, make sure it's something that you really want to do. Make sure that you have that willpower and that passion to continue school, because it comes with a lot. It really strains your mental health as well, and that's when you're really going to need your self-care days, because school is just so stressful. It's so extremely stressful, and it's not for everybody. I'm going to say that it's not for everybody. If you try to make it for you, I hope that you can, and I hope that that works in your favor. It's not for everybody, and you have to do with that information what you want to do. And I would say too, if you're watching this and you're like a senior or something, and you're thinking about college but you're not completely sure, I'm just going to say college is not going anywhere. College is not going anywhere. With that being said, take your year off, figure out what you want to do, and if you feel like school is that plan for you, then school is that plan for you. But going into school and not even knowing it, that's going to make it way harder. Like going into school and not knowing if school is for you, or not even really feeling school, it's going to be harder on you, because you're going to be stressed out. You're going to be trying to make it work. It's going to make you depressed, and it's just not going to be a fun time either. It's not going to be that fun. That's all I have to say for school too. So both my lights died. That's like, whoa. But and for the people who are in school, stay in school, girl. Boy, stay in school. I'm proud of y'all. I'm in school too. I am in school. And I would say I do have some tips, I guess. Let me not be like so pessimistic about school, honestly. I do have some tips. I would say definitely staying organized is really, it's a key part in all of this. Being organized, staying organized, that is what's going to help you the most. So you can have a visual of, I don't know how I want to do my makeup. Like, do I want to do American style or do I want to do it UK style? These are my challenges now. American or UK? Because I haven't, the last time I did my makeup was UK. I'm going to just do it American. I haven't done that in a while. But being organized is the only tip that I can give y'all. But it's a good one. Stay organized. Get you a planner. Get you a calendar board. Go to class. Show up. You know, if you're paying for school, don't play around. Especially if you're paying for it. Like, do what you gotta do and get out. Like, you know? I'll say about school and mental health, you gotta be prepared for it. People, I'm not the only one saying this about school. This is a known thing. School will mess up your mental health. It will, and you have to be really strong-willed to like combat that, because school is no joke. School is hard, it's stressful, it's challenging, and if that's something that's really for you, you really have to make it work, you know? You really, that willpower has to be there, because school is just school is a lot. Some questions that I got, I guess. One is, what's my favorite movie? I have a couple of favorite movies. The Twilight series is definitely, like, the whole Twilight franchise is definitely up there. Lucy's my top, like, always up there, top. There's definitely more. There is definitely more. Why can't I think of them? Lucy for sure. I can't even think of anything. I like children's movies as well. Kung Fu Panda. I love children's movies more than I like action movies. Not action movies, but like real life people movies. What am I trying to say right now? If you can figure out what I'm trying to say, that's what I mean. But I love children's movies. I'm trying to think about my favorite kids movies. Definitely Kung Fu Panda, which I just mentioned. Why is my brain drawing a blank right now? I don't know. I feel like somebody just asked me to tell them about myself. I can't even think. But I like children's movies. Just know that I watch more children's movies than... I'm about to go on Netflix and figure out the type of movies that I like. Give me one moment while I do this. I can get y'all a good child's playlist. I don't even got Netflix. Like, Netflix is not logged into my phone. That's just ridiculous right now. Yes, you know what? This is the topic of discussion because everybody's talking about it. These gas prices are just ridiculous. And I'm like, I mean, I gotta drive, so it's not really much I can do about it. But pray for the girls that's putting Supreme in their car. Like, pray for us, because it take 55, like 55 to fill up my tank. I drive a Honda Accord. It's a regular sedan. I guess I could talk about what I'm in school for. I am in school for political science. I don't want to be a governor or a lawyer. None of that. I just want to help work in communities and help build up communities, specifically Black communities is my passion. I want better environments where in Black neighborhoods where kids are able to fully thrive in their environments, in these types of environments where they're gonna, because every, like, an environment where you live, where you lay your head is extremely important. So like around all aspects of your life. And I just want these kids to have better. I want them to feel better. I want them to feel like society cares about them. And I feel like that's my duty. That's one of my passions. That's what I'm going to do in this world. I'm going to make some Black kids feel heard, feel loved. Because they're deserving of that. Because so often in society, like, Black people are just looked down upon. Black people are looked down upon in societies. We're not taken seriously. We get dehumanized on a daily occurrence. This is nothing new. This, open up your book, open up your eyes, and you'll see this. Nothing I'm saying is new. I just had to throw in my favorite blush, but it was been dead. Like, it was dead for a long time. I was just trying to hold on to it. My thoughts are always so over the place, but like I said in the beginning, this is a more genuine talk, and this is how I am. I am over the place. My brain goes like this often, so you just gotta accept me for who I am. But yeah, that's my passion. I'm in school for political science, and with that knowledge, this is what I want to do with it. You know? I also sell lashes at Touch by Tacora for the lashes. So it has been fun talking to the camera like this, but I feel like next time I definitely would want to have like more topics, like some real topics for me to go over instead of, or at least one full topic to speak on, so that I'm not all over the place next time. So I know exactly what I want to talk about. Don't go breaking my heart. So I do get ready with me's on TikTok as well. Not too often, but I do them. I really like them. I like it a little more than YouTube because when I'm on TikTok, I can play my own music because, you know, it's a music app. So I can play my own music. I won't get copyright or like have it taken down. So I do like doing the get ready with me's on TikTok, and they're not even necessarily get ready with me. I'm just recording while listening to music. I kind of like that because I love to listen to music. That's another one of my passions. I love listening to music. Music is just one of